Hello students, welcome to AIMS India online classes. This is a chemistry session. Now we are going to discuss about the chapter materials and things. From this chapter, we have seen from the few classes about the different kinds of materials, their classification, their segregation, and their uses and their different properties we have seen. On those, we have started this practice sheet. In the earlier practice sheet, we have seen level 1, which includes only single correct answer type questions. Now, we are going to see the level 2 and level 3 of this practice sheet. Let us see here the concept map of this chapter once again. The segregation of materials based upon different properties we have discussed, based upon the hardness, appearance, based upon the solubility, and based upon the density, based upon the transparency, we have discussed earlier the classification of matter. Based upon that, now let us see the practice sheet 2 or practice sheet with the level 2 and level 3 questions. In this, as we have seen the practice sheet 1, level 1 questions which includes only single correct answers. Now here, there will be multi-correct answer type questions, which means there will be a question with more than one correct answer. So read the question carefully and try to observe all the options which are being correct. Okay, first question among the which materials can be prepared with iron and wood? So which materials can be made with iron and wood? See, chairs, tables, windows, computers. Which can be made with iron and wood? Yes, chairs, tables, and windows can be made, can be prepared with even wood and iron. But computers cannot be, computers will be made with plastic, we know that. Okay, remaining here chairs, tables, windows, these all are made with either iron or wood or with both. Both are used sometimes. Okay, next question. So in this way, a question may contain more than one correct answer. All the correct answers should be selected. Next question. Which of the following materials are prepared with paper? Say which can be prepared with paper out of these? Can we prepare books with paper? Yes, we can prepare books with paper. Can we prepare newspaper? Yes. Can we prepare mirrors with paper? No, we cannot. Can we prepare calendars? Yes, we can. So the papers we can prepare, books, newspapers, calendars we can prepare, but we cannot prepare mirrors. So which will be correct answer here now, children? A, B, D is correct answer. These three can be prepared with paper. Next question. Which of the following are man-made materials? Which are man-made materials? See the given materials ones: glass, wood, pen, toy. Out of these, which are man-made, which are natural? See which are man-made materials: glass, wood, pen, toy. Out of these, glass is a man-made material. It is not naturally occurring or naturally available. It is prepared by human beings. It is a man-made material. Wood, it is naturally occurring, naturally available. Pen is naturally available? No, it is man-made material. Toys, even toys are also man-made materials. Okay, now which will be correct answer now? Glass, pen, toy. These three are man-made materials. Next one. Which of the following are solid materials? Say out of these which are solids. Is stone a solid? Yes, stone is a solid. Is ice a solid? Yes, of course it is also. Is chalk or chalk piece a solid? Yes, it is. It is also a solid. Rubber, is rubber a solid? Yes, it is also a solid. Now what will be correct answer? These four are correct answers. So multiple choice or multi-correct answer type questions make it all the four options are also as correct answers. So you have to observe carefully all the options and you have to select all correct answers. Then only that answer will be considered as correct one. Okay, next question. Which materials are soft in nature? Is it chalk, nail, cotton, sponge? Out of these, which are soft materials? See, which is soft material? Is chalk a soft material? What are soft materials means? The materials which can be compressed or scratched easily are called soft materials. Okay. Say chalk can be scratched easily, so it is a soft material. Nail cannot be compressed or scratched easily, so it is not a soft material. It is a hard material. Cotton, cotton can be compressed easily, so it is a soft material. This is sponge. Sponge also can be compressed very easily, so it is a soft material. So these are soft materials. Nail is hard material. Now what will be correct answer? These three. A, C, D are materials which are soft in nature. Nail is a hard material. Next. Glass is a mixture of. Yes, with which glass is made? Yes, the raw materials used for making of glass are sodium carbonate, silica. Silica is nothing but sand, and calcium carbonate, which is also called limestone. So these are the materials which are used to prepare glass. Common salt is not used. So glass is a mixture of limestone, sand or silica and calcium carbonate. So this is correct answer. A, B, D is correct answer. Now let us see one more. Comprehension passage type questions means here in this type of questions they will give a small paragraph related to a topic. Based upon the paragraph they give some questions. So if you understand the paragraph given, we can answer those questions. Now let us see the concept given here in the form of para. On the basis of transparency, the objects can be divided into transparent, translucent, and opaque materials. Isn't it? Yes, based upon the transparency, materials are classified into three types. They are transparent, translucent, and opaque material. So based upon this concept, we are going to have now three questions. First one, let us see. Which of the following is transparent? What does it mean by transparent material? The material through which we can see clearly the objects is called transparent material. See, out of the given options, which is transparent among these? Milk, iron, glass, wood. Through which of these materials we can see clearly? What is that? Glass. So glass is a transparent material. Transparent material means the object or material through which we can see objects is called transparent material. So through glass we can see, so it is glass is a transparent material. Next question. The materials through which objects can be seen but not clearly are known as. What are they called? The materials through which objects are can be seen but not much clear. Those objects are called, yes, they are called translucent materials. The materials through which we can see but not much clear are called translucent materials. The materials through which we can see clearly are called transparent materials. The materials through which we can see but not much clear are called translucent materials. Next, an oiled paper can act as dash material. Yes, an oiled paper or buttered paper or tinted glass. Through these objects, we can see the things but not much clear. Such kind of objects or material are called translucent material. Just now we have seen the question also. Definition. The materials through which objects are seen but not much clear are called translucent material. Okay, next question. Here, one more kind of questions are given. They are matrix matching type questions. Here, the content given in the column 1, these may be matched with one or more options from the column 2. You have to observe them. How many correct matchings are there? Those we have to give. Observe here, they have given some material and their uses they have given the second column. See which materials have which kind of use here. What is the first one? Gold. Where this gold is used? Generally, gold is used in making of jewelry, isn't it? Utensils are not made. Mostly, gold is used in making of jewelry. Where copper is used? Copper is used in making of utensils, electrical wires, isn't it? Even, yes, those two are the use of copper. Next, if you see bronze. Bronze, what is this bronze mean? Bronze is the alloy of copper and tin. So it is an alloy of copper. Where this bronze is used in making of household utensils and even medals, coins, statues, god idols. These are generally made with this brass and bronze alloys of copper. Next one, stainless steel. Steel, where it is used in household utensils, steel is used. In some utensils are made with steel, and even railway bridges, railway tracks. These all are made with stainless steel. So see the correct matching now. Here it is. Gold is used in making of jewelry. Copper is used in making of utensils and electrical wires. Bronze is used in making of utensils. Stainless steel is used in making of railway bridges. So it is a correct matching. So for the first one gold, we get only one option C. If you see for copper, what we are getting? Two are correct matchings, A and B. So for copper, A and B is correct answer. If you see bronze, it is in making of utensils. So A is correct for this. If you see stainless steel, for this also one correct answer, that is D. Okay, this is called matrix matching. In this, the given options in the column 1 will be matched with 1 or more than 1 in the column 2. So you have to select them carefully all. Next, one more matrix matching is given here. See, the some properties are given in the column 1 and the materials are given in the column 2. Correct matching is check once. Sinks in water. Out of these materials, which sinks in water, we have to identify. Which will sink? Will stone sink in water? Yes, stone will sink. Will salt sinks in water? Yes, salt also will sink. Rubber? No, it floats on water. Will oil will sink in water? No, oil also will not sink in water. It floats. Now say the second one, which floats on water. Will a stone float on water? No. Will salt? No, it also will sink and dissolves. Will rubber float on water? Yes, rubber floats on water. Even oil also will float. So these two will float on water, rubber and oil. These two will be correct. Third one, soluble in water. See, which material are soluble into water among these? Will stone soluble in water? No. Will salt? Yes, salt is soluble in water. Will rubber? No. Will oil soluble into water? No. Oil is insoluble into water. Only salt is soluble here. Next, insoluble in water. So remaining three except salt remaining 3 are insoluble into water. Now, which will be correct matching you see here? Yes, it is sinks in water, stone and salt. First these two will sink into water. Of course, salt will be dissolved later. But floats in water, rubber and oil will float on water. Soluble material among these, only salt. Insoluble material, these three will come. Stone, rubber, oil or insoluble material. Now here also we are getting more than one correct matching for different options. See here, which are sinking in water. Correct options for this A and B. Floating on water also two are there. So those two should be given. C and D. Next, soluble in water. Only one correct matching for this, that is salt or B. Insoluble in water, there are three. Stone is insoluble, rubber and oil. These three are insoluble. Okay, that is the correct answer for this. Next, analytical approach type questions. Based upon the concept, you have to think and answer these questions. Let us see the question once. First one. You have made 4 cups of instant coffee. One has 1 tablespoon of coffee powder, and the second has 2, third has 3, and the last has 4 tablespoons of coffee powder. Okay, in 4 cups of coffee is made. Each one is made with the coffee powder only. But the first one is having 1 spoon of table coffee powder. Second is having 2 tablespoons of coffee powder. Third one has 3, and fourth one is having 4 tablespoons of coffee powder. Now the question is, which is most saturated? Saturation means having the sufficient amount of coffee powder. Which is having most among these? The one with prepared with more amount of coffee powder is more saturated. So obviously it will be correct answer. The fourth cup with 4 tablespoons of coffee powder. Okay. Next one. Take 2 samples, one of oil and the other of water. Mix these two. You observe that. What do we observe? Yes, when we mix water and oil, we have studied about these two and the properties. These two are insoluble liquids. The liquids which will not mix with one another are also called immiscible liquids. Immiscible liquids. Oil and water are immiscible liquids. If you mix one into another, they form two separate layers. The one with lighter density will float and the other one with the heavier density will sink into water. Now, out of these two, water is heavier and oil is lighter. Now you say correct, see, let us see a correct option. Which will be they are soluble. No, it is wrong. Oil floats on water. It's correct. Water floats on oil. No, because water is heavier than oil. None of these. This is also wrong. Now what will be correct answer? Oil floats on water because water is heavier than oil, so it will go down. Oil is lighter than water, so it floats. Okay. Next one. Chocolates, biscuits, and other items are displayed in a shop in see-through containers that are made up of glass or plastic. This explains the property of dash of glass and plastic. Yes, when you go to general stores, we see there are different chocolates, biscuits, and some other food items or items will be stored in some containers made up of glass and plastic, through which we can see them clearly. So here, this explains the property of dash, this glass and plastic. What is the property which is explained here? What we have understood here? We are able to see those objects through these containers clearly. What is the property of glass and plastic called? Is it called hardness, opaqueness, softness, or transparency? What it is called? Yes, it is called transparency. The property by which we can see through the objects clearly is called transparency. We are able to see through the glass material clearly That property is called transparency of that glass or plastic. Next, take a glass of water, add 2 spoons of sugar to it, stir it. You observe that. What happens then when you add 2 spoons of sugar into water and if you stir it? What will happen? Sugar does not dissolve in water. Sugar dissolves into water. Sugar floats on water. Sugar sinks and stays below. Which will be correct answer? Yes. While discussing about the properties like solubility and insolubility, we discuss about sugar also. Sugar is soluble into water. When you add this sugar into water and if you stir it, sugar slowly dissolves into water and it disappears too. Why? Because sugar dissolves into water. Now what will be correct answer? Sugar dissolves in water. Okay. Next, one more question. Let us see statement type questions. They'll give two statements. You have to understand which statement is correct, which is incorrect in those. See, first statement: glass, water, and air are transparent materials. Are these all are transparent? Can we see through glass? Yes, we can. Can we see through water? Yes, we can see. If you take clear water, pure water, it is transparent. Is air transparent? Yes, air is also transparent. That is why we are able to see the objects around us. Yes, these three are transparent material. So we can say this statement is correct. See the next one. Sawdust is soluble into water. When you keep this sawdust into water and if you stir it, will be it soluble into water? No, it won't dissolve into water. What happens? It floats on water. It starts floating on water. So sawdust is insoluble into water. Sawdust is not soluble into water. Now, what will be correct now? Sawdust is not soluble. Sawdust is insoluble into water. Only statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. See where it is mentioned, statement 1 is correct while statement 2 is incorrect. So this is the correct answer. Okay, this is about statement type questions. Thank you for watching our video and please subscribe our YouTube channel, that is Aims Today, for latest updates and recorded videos. Thank you.